go.
All right, and we're back.
Hell yeah.
We're back, guys. We're back. Let me. Now, the one time I don't have my AirPods by me, I'm sure. I'm sure they. Well, I know they can hear us. I can see the little sound things moving. So yeah, we're good. What is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast. We're on here on this episode with the WrestleMania Night 2 review and results, ladies and gentlemen. And oh man, we got a lot to talk about. We'll get to that after the intro, guys. Good God. If this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Hills Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this podcast, and as for my other half, oh God, by the way, if this is also your first time watching, guys, do not know how this show works. Monday, Notorious Unscripted. Friday, we got the news, and on episodes like this, only for the big pay-per-views, the big four for AEW and the big five for the main roster, we're on here with the review podcast directly afterwards. So, anyway, yes, I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this podcast, and as for the other half, we got my man Sir K.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Goddamn, bro. This show was just, it was a fucking shit show, man. But, the day was good. It was a normal day. Just did normal shit, helped paint a room. Other than that, it was just pretty fucking normal. Had to watch night 2 of WrestleMania. And my God, did it. Damn. It, besides, like, 3 things, it was fucking terrible, bro. Man, I don't even want to get into the start yet. But let's just say I was very, very angry, and still am very angry. You know I'm thinking about that start? A year ago, the inspiration to start the podcast was because Bray Wyatt shit. And
Yep.
now, on our anniversary, it is Bray Wyatt shit that will make us even angrier. My God, man, but
They
that,
can't book it,
that's how
bro. They just
they
can't.
can't.
Man, sorry. Keep going, bro.
I was just about to say, that's my day, bro. I'm in good, man, until then, but what about you, bro? How are you been?
Yeah, man. So, obviously, we were brought to you guys yesterday that we had a grueling night last night. So, therefore, I slept so friggin' long. Woke up almost to the start of WrestleMania just because I was. Yesterday on this podcast, man, I was surprised I had that much energy, man. I was running off fumes. I think it was just because I was so excited, but I was running off fumes, man. I tell you. But yeah, I had a nice long sleep. Woke up, watched WrestleMania. Aside from, let me look at this list here. Aside from my quick thoughts, aside from the third, fourth, and fifth match, and
Mm-hmm.
Ripley and Asuka was a decent match as well, and the main event. So pretty much the second half of this show and the middle half was
Mm-hmm.
great. But in the beginning, talk about setting a tone so fucking shitty. It can't even be matched. It truly cannot even be matched, dude. And I gotta turn my mic down because this is getting into red because I'm already screaming and I haven't even got to what I really want to talk about here, man. But they just well, since we're on the topic, it was the first match anyway. We start this show off with Randy Orton making his way to the ring. Randy Orton's got this sick ass white gear, pretty cool, or not? Pretty cool gear, pretty self-explanatory entrance. If you've seen one of them, you've seen all of them. He doesn't really do anything special for his WrestleMania entrances. Therefore, he just walked out to the ring. So then we get to Bray Wyatt, and Alexa Bliss makes her full entrance. You know, she's happy Bliss or whatever. He's walking down, and then we see this huge Jack in the Box, and she starts cranking the knob, brother. She starts, she starts cranking it up, and then we get this little segment where we see Burnt Fiend. And actually, no, I think that happened before she started cranking the knob, right? I think
No,
that
I
was
think it
in.
was during.
Oh, yeah, it might have been during her entrance. Right, right, right. So then we get this segment where we see Burnt Fiend, and he's walking down this electronic board hallway, and he ends up. He ends up like. What is it? He ends up like evaporating
Yeah, like
in
the
in.
effect was kind of weird.
What'd you say?
The effect was kind of like weird. And it
Mm-hmm.
was like a little sparkly. The effect wasn't it for me.
Yeah, he was. It was like It was like if you ever watched like a piece of paper burn, like if
It
you
was
burn
like
it
that.
in the middle and it's got like the hole and it like like all disintegrates. So he disintegrated from Burnt Fiend into this sick ass, like uh like kind of a pointy nose, and his smile was a lot sharper, and you could just tell it was like it was a remastered mask, pretty much a remastered
Mm,
Fiend mask.
basically.
And all of a sudden, from the Jack in the Box, we see the Fiend slowly rise up, and on the hood of the Jack in the Box, it was the circle with the star, that satanic reference and stuff.
Yeah,
And the Fiend rises up. He kicks the Jack in the Box down. He was absolutely marking out. I was
bro, he
marking
was
out.
party. I was
Um,
one.
and I want to explain that to some people, because I understand how it looks. Trust me, I get it. I get a lot of people. How do the burns just go away like that? But there was a point in this match, and they've been doing it for a while, that I wanted to bring up, and I think that I think it'll make a lot more sense to some people out of the situation. But I get it, man. He just goes from being burnt to not burnt.
Burnt to sick.
I understand why a lot of people had a problem with that, but
Mhm. I get why.
I get that 100%. I get it 100%, but I want you guys to understand, they don't call him Bray Wyatt anymore. I think what they're trying to do is give the Fiend, almost make him feel like a mythical creature or something like that,
Mhm.
to the point where he can, just kind of go in and out of those forms, you know what I mean? And it's like it doesn't hurt
Exactly.
him. But my question is, if this motherfucker can survive third degree burns, then why can't he get up from an RKO?
Like, how many stops did he take from Seth? Come on, bro.
So Bray Wyatt comes out, he jumps off the Jack in the Box. Him and Orton are fighting throughout. Another thing WWE did here is
Fuck.
they brought back the red lighting, man. And what do these people not get? What do these people?
Literally.
It's already bad enough. You just had the guy go from one version of himself to another. It's already bad that you had this guy just get away, just get out of these third degree burns in the snap of a finger, and then on top of that, man. Oh God. Oh God, I can't even remember what I was saying. This gets me so aggravated, bro. So, yeah, what I was saying. You have this guy go from. Oh my God, what the fuck was I saying? What was I talking about? Hold on one second. I can't hear you.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry. You were talking about the Fiend probably, I'm guessing you were going to say going from super over and super something to now or something like that. I'm guessing.
No, I was talking about. I was saying something about him and his burns, man. Oh God.
Oh,
So,
fuck. I don't know.
but Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to calling the match. So they were fighting all around the arena, or not around the arena, around ringside. You know, he was throwing them on the table, and the Fiend was not selling any of this stuff, bro. And what I want. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This may seem childish to some people, and I understand that the whole mythical. I understand that they're trying to make him this supernatural character that could go in and out, and yeah, that's pretty much all I was saying. But that was pretty much the gist of the conversation was Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
You know, it's already bad enough that they were going to have this. I knew he wasn't going to be able to wrestle in all that gear, and
oh yeah, I'm so
and
glad.
yeah, bro, and I can't. I swear to God, I can't believe they did that. So him and Randy Orton are fighting and stuff like that, and they're in the ring and they're having sequences and stuff like that, and oh, that's what I was fucking saying. I think way too fast. I really do think way. I'm way ahead of my conversations with myself. They need to understand that it's already bad enough that this guy just survived and evaporated from third degree burns, but on top of that, you want to introduce something that tries to give off this feeling that he's a horror that we're watching a horror movie with this red lighting, as if it's already not bad enough. Some people's reaction to him just coming back like that. You want to go back to portraying him as like a scary movie horror guy? Let me ask you something. Is Michael Myers always walking around in blue lighting?
No,
Is Freddy Krueger's movies completely in red lighting? No. So what? I don't understand. It doesn't make it any more creepy. It's an eyesore. I can only imagine what it's like for the people in the arena, being that it's
that's
annoying for.
wrestling.
Yeah, that's the one reason we didn't go to Survivor Series in 2019. Did we want to see
Exactly.
Bray? Hell yeah. Were we going to be able to see Bray? Probably not,
Mhm.
because we weren't going to get the kind of seats that we had at TakeOver. We were probably going to be a little higher up and in red lighting. I
But
mean,
that,
you listen, like, I'm fine with Bray going back to his original self because that other burnt Bray, it just
was
wasn't
not
it for me. It just wasn't it for
exactly.
me. I didn't like the way they made him look and stuff like that, and I man, I anyway, I can't believe they did that. So anyway, they I'm glad that they did that. That they put him back to his
Mhm.
original self.
Oh,
I
thank
really
fuck,
am.
man.
But you have him come out with this badass look, this badass new look. He looked really skinny. Did you notice that?
Same. I didn't notice that. And a lot of people said he didn't have his neck tats like he usually does. I didn't notice it, probably because the fucking goddamn red light. But a
Right.
lot of people are saying it might have not been him, bro.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Damn. That was so early in the night. I can't remember looking at his neck tats now. Um,
Same.
but so excuse me. So this match goes on for 5 minutes and 50 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And the worst part is Randy Orton defeated, I repeat, defeated the Fiend, bro. I understand that this character is not where it once was. If anybody gets it, it's the biggest fucking Bray Wyatt marks on YouTube. All right?
Literally.
If anybody gets that, it's us. What we're mad about is the fact that they do not appreciate this guy while he's in his prime years.
Exactly.
Because you're giving Randy Orton another WrestleMania win for fucking what?
Why?
And people want to talk about, oh, this is a part of a storyline with Alexa Bliss. Okay, motherfuckers. Let's talk storylines then.
Exactly.
Because as far as I'm concerned, the heel burnt the fucking babyface to a crisp in December.
Literally.
WrestleMania is where Bray Wyatt should have gotten his revenge, not only for fucking burning him, but 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And you have Bray Wyatt or Randy Orton get another WrestleMania win for what? What does that do for Randy Orton? Does anybody see Randy Orton in something promising going from here on out? Is he going to challenge for the WWE Championship? No, I hope
No,
not. So
better
what does
not.
this do for Randy Orton? Randy Orton really couldn't put him over? Randy Orton, I don't think has ever put him over.
No.
He didn't put him
Like,
over at TLC, which that was a part of storyline. This shit, I don't know what this is. Okay, you're gonna start up a feud between the Fiend and Alexa Bliss. Why would they book it like that? Why did Bray Wyatt get distracted? For what?
why did the
He's
Fiend get distracted?
like, what the fuck? She was out there the whole time. What sense does that make? And why are you booking Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, as a matter of fact, since I guess Bray Wyatt's gone? Why are you booking the Fiend to have so much emotion? This isn't Beauty and the fucking Beast. Alexa Bliss is a great part to the act, but should he have so much emotion to the point where it costed him a match with Randy Orton just because Alexa Bliss had black goo running down her face? What the fuck? This was supposed to be the end to this feud. And it kind of seemed like it. Because after that match, they paid no attention to Randy Orton.
He just left.
What the fuck? Another WrestleMania loss for Bray Wyatt. Another one. For what? For another Randy Orton WrestleMania win. Who gives a shit? Did he... There is nobody that is going to convince me that Randy Orton needed that Mania win.
Exactly.
After a story that has been in the works for 4 years. And The Fiend had one last name to check off. Unfucking believable here. Unbelievable. In no fucking way, shape, or form do they need to have The Fiend have that much emotion to where it costed him a WrestleMania match. What the fuck? And if this is the end, and they are fools if they think that this should be the end of Bray and Alexa.
Exactly.
Because that group hasn't even got started. They barely work together. What is this shit, man? What the fuck? His first match back with a new look, not a new look, but a remastered mask, getting his old self back, surprising Randy Orton. He came at Orton with the element of surprise and still lost? How is that supposed to make him look any better? Come on, man. Why? And I'm getting so sick of most of my heated arguments being about Bray because they cannot appreciate the guy for his prime years, bro. His prime years. And they cannot appreciate this guy to save their fucking lives. Let alone put him over. Unfucking believable, bro. 5 minutes? Because you want to have Bray Wyatt be Beauty and the Beast. Get the fuck out of here, man. This... Man... Ooh. How is... What the fuck did this have to do with storyline? Because if I'm concerned, as far as I'm concerned, it looks like Randy Orton just walked away like he got the one up, and this is going to be the start to something between Bray and Alexa. Why did Bray lose? You said this before we came on here. Bray Wyatt has one WrestleMania win, and he's been at every one of them except for 32 since he's been on the main roster. 30, 31, 33, 30. He wasn't on 34 or 35. Why isn't he on those ones?
Oh, yeah, he does it.
34 he was on the pre-show. And 35 he was off TV because he was about to debut The Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's been at 31, 30, 31, 33, 36, and 37. He's been at 5 of them. He's 4-1 at WrestleMania. Somebody who is, without a fucking doubt, a cornerstone of a generation. Somebody who can lead a generation of people. Now why did they have Randy Orton beat The Fiend? My theory is they want to be able to have him lose more often. That's just fucking great. We're going to go, and they when you give them a mile, they take 100.
Mm-hmm.
This is not good. They are going to start having this guy lose all the fucking time. If you want to have him lose in a big match, go ahead.
Yeah.
But having him lose against somebody who did not need a Mania win, this is what I'm talking about, bro. They had him lose to Goldberg, which was fucking the worst you could get for that character. You give them an inch and they take a mile. That's the saying. You give them an inch and they take a fucking mile, bro. That's why I think they did that, and that is not good at all, because the way they like to have him lose, I'm telling you, bro, he's going to start losing all the fucking time, mark my words. That's why they set him up for that, man. That's my rant of the night. Floor is yours, bro.
Fucking A, man, bro. I was like, first of all, I saw it in the news earlier today that this match was first for whatever fucking reason. And then we get to the show. Show starts, Randy Orton comes out, blah, blah, blah. Alexa comes out first. I'm like, cool, there's something there. I was thinking Bray Wyatt was just gonna come out right after her. And then they showed the giant Jack in the Box, and that was fucking awesome. Starts winding it up, starts cranking the knob, and out through the tunnel comes Burnt Fiend, fires, fades, whatever the fuck happened, turns into this new Fiend with a new mask. And the mask itself is really cool. It was hard to see in the red light till they turned it on, but it was cool. It was like fucking like Joker, like smiling. It was like super skinnier, and it was dope, bro. It was like you said, a remastered version of the last one, bro. And he comes out, he's got the fucking satanic logos all over the thing. Looks sick. He's up top marking out, bro. He turned every part of the crowd was marking out. They were marking out, and he surprise attacks Randy Orton, and no sells the entire match for 5 minutes. And then he gets distracted by Alexa bleeding, whatever the fuck she was doing. Like, I can't remember correctly, but did she like call him over or something? I remember I heard a noise.
She reached her hand out.
Oh, okay. She reached her hand out. He got distracted with one RKO, and then during that pin, I was like, oh yeah, normal kick out. Nope. It ain't. Hit the 1, 2, 3, bro. I done dropped the phone in my hand. I was like, man, what, bro? Man. And then half of Twitter has turned on Bray Wyatt, bro. Most of Twitter has turned on Bray Wyatt, bro. A year and a half ago, they were singing this man's praises, bro. Fucking Bray Wyatt.
This should have been a funhouse match.
It should have been a funhouse match. That's what kept replaying in my head after he lost. Because at first, during the entrance and start of the match, I was like, you know what? I don't mind that this isn't a funhouse match. And then that ending happened. And I was like, bro, it should have been a fucking funhouse match. All this storytelling, burning the compound, now burning the Fiend, and he just wins. So Randy Orton is right, and he just can beat the Fiend. Randy Orton was right this whole time, is what they're trying to say. Or Alexa distracted her. Bro, that is the stupidest shit ever, bro. What? So, I thought the Fiend had control over Alexa. That's why she started acting weird and became in the Firefly Funhouse. Because she came into contact with the Fiend and, like, became weird. So, I always thought it was the Fiend that was in control of Alexa. But now they're trying to play some shit where the Fiend controls. I mean, Alexa controls the Fiend, and she made him lose. Why would she make him lose, bruh? People saying she's possessed by Sister Abigail. Why would Sister Abigail want Bray to lose? If you remember, the whole fucking lore behind fucking Bray Wyatt was the son, like not son, but like the prodigy of Sister Abigail. Why would she want Bray to lose? She always loved Bray. Bray was always her favorite. Why would she make him lose if that was Sister Abigail? What fucking sense does that make, bro? And oh man, bro, and there were so many cool details. I loved when Wyatt kissed his head, the fire went off. That was fucking dope.
Yeah.
And in the end, he fucking loses, bro. And also, after that match, when the fucking lights went out, I genuinely thought something was about to happen. I was like, are we about to get
I
it?
did too.
And then it literally just fades to the outside shot of the arena. That was it. That was the match. That was the whole match. That 5 minutes where Bray no-sold and just lost through one singular arc. I want to go back after this show, look at Mania 33, and see how many fucking RKOs it took out Wyatt. That took Wyatt out in WrestleMania 33. Because if it's more than one, then this fucking company is the definition of logic gaps. Because how can normal past Bray Wyatt, at the point in that career, almost one of the worst Bray Wyatts, lose harder than the Fiend? What makes, bro, they have been hyping up the Fiend return since he fucking went away. We've been expecting it since Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
They give it to us 3 weeks before Mania, and he loses. Bray Wyatt loses. And people are making fun of Wyatt, people saying Wyatt sucks. Bro, they turned so fickle against Wyatt, and it just pisses me off every time I look. Wyatt, if Wyatt was in the Attitude Era, he'd 100% be bigger than Undertaker. And I say
Oh
this
my god.
because people are constantly burying the storyline. How can he just turn back into normal Fiend? How can this? How can that? Half of these marks that say that type of shit are the people that love the Attitude Era. This is some Attitude Era shit. You have to suspend your disbelief for Bray Wyatt, and it works. I'm not going and watching fucking, I was about to say The Conjuring, but those are fucking based on real events. I'm not over here watching the first Insidious, as good as it is, and expecting every bit of this to be what happens. You know what I mean? You have to suspend your disbelief for the story. That's what you have to do for wrestling as a whole most of the time, because that's just the nature of wrestling. But you can't do it for Bray Wyatt, and people just shit on Bray Wyatt for it. And they're fucking calling him the Fiend, getting ripped, bro. The funhouse side of Wyatt is what made Fiend so cool. Was the dynamic of good, evil, happy, mad. That was like the biggest interest. The reason people loved Wyatt every week was because of the Firefly Funhouse.
Hmm.
Now you're going to take that. What is he going? How is the Fiend going to respond to Alexa Bliss? What is he going to do? Get a promo? They're just going to have the Fiend stand there. What sense does that make, bro? You fuck up the Fiend so much where you scramble every detail about him, where you book yourself into the definition of it. You book yourself into a box, not even a corner. You booked yourself into a fucking sealed up box with Bray Wyatt. He can't talk because he's the Fiend. He can't not be the Fiend because you're only allowing him to be the Fiend. Um, Wyatt, I mean, Alexa was the person that talked for him and controlled him. She turned on him. What are you supposed to do with Bray Wyatt? With the Fiend? You can't go cut a promo. You can't. Garbage, bro. All for Randy Orton to win. What is Randy Orton gonna do Monday night besides say, I beat the Fiend, and what is he gonna go do? He's not gonna go face Bobby Lashley. That'll be dog shit. What can he realistically do with the win over the Fiend? What is the Fiend gonna do? Who the fuck? How is he gonna face Alexa Bliss? What will the details of that entail? Was he gonna beat her in a match? What is Alexa gonna get someone to fight for her? But with that logic, to want someone to fight for you, you had the Fiend in your hands. The Fiend is the best fucking fighter you could have asked for, and you fumble it, and you want something else, and you know this is all for them just so Alexa can go back to her normal boring ass self, because that's all they want.
Yeah.
Same thing with the fucking Hurt Business. They can't have good things happening for too long. They got to be. You can't be. It's like Seth. It's like Messiah Seth. You can't be special for so long. To them, you could be special for like a couple months, but at some point you got to go back to being a normal person
Yep.
to their standards for interviews and fucking whatnot. More backstage
Hate it.
bullshit that causes Bray Wyatt to be let down. Man, if I'm Bray Wyatt, I walk in tonight and I'm told I'm losing, I'm walking out.
Yep.
But Bray Wyatt is a fucking trooper. Wyndham Rotunda is a fucking trooper because I would not be as respectful as him. I would have walked out instantly of the whole company. Fuck you. I would have walked out to Goldberg. That's just me. Goldberg, Orton. First Cena, he got that back, but Cena did nonetheless. Taker, technically The Rock, he buried the whole Wyatt family. Bro, how do you flunder this? How do you fuck up Bray? Oh man, one thing, the coolest positive tonight was that Royally tribute by Bray Wyatt when he did the yeah. That was fucking awesome. I
Oh
love that.
yeah.
That put a smile on my face, bro. But you have the Fiend, a rebranded Fiend, lose. I can't believe this, bro. I can't. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? We're gonna have fucking Alexa's Playground segment, and Fiend's just gonna fucking show up and stare at her? What? Fuck, bro. Man, I can't do this company, bro. That first of all, why was that match first? And that's how you start a show?
Way
Like,
to set the
even
tone.
if the Fiend won, you shouldn't start the show with that match. Start the show with the high intensity match that gets people hyped, bless you. That's how you start the show. But you started with what's you know is going to be a slow ass match. It's a Randy Orton match nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Plus a Bray Wyatt Fiend match, it's going to be a slow match. You give it no time, and you have the Fiend lose, and they're putting it all on Bray. Look at Bray's not over. Look at him. How do you expect this guy to be over when you do this? Come on, bro. Come on, man. I just don't know anymore. I'm done with this company. Their only hope on Raw, besides Braun Strowman's train noises, is
Bruh.
in the Fiend is gone. Now, literally the only thing that I want to see on Monday Night Raw is those fucking train noises. That's all I want. Because every time I see the Fiend now, like happened in fucking 2020, every time I'm gonna see the Fiend, I'm gonna think the big creative fuck up they did for him this year. I'm scared to see what they're gonna do next year. Apparently, around this time every year, they just gotta do something stupid with the Fiend. They just gotta. I'm scared for next year. I'm calling it. year from now, around this time, WrestleMania, The Fiend is going to lose to unretired Undertaker. Calling it right now. Throwing my hat in the fucking pile. Because my God, how do you fuck up the Fiend again? How do you fuck Bray Wyatt up? What is this? The fucking eighth year in a row? Seventh year in a row? You've been doing this shit since WrestleMania 30. It's 37, and you're still fucking Bray Wyatt up. This company just doesn't get it, man.
You know what,
Fuck.
too? You also got to look at this part of it. Where is Randy Orton while they're making these decisions? Somebody who you know can have a bunch of pull, and you know he does. Why
Oh
isn't he
yeah,
saying, don't you think this guy, I don't fucking know, loses too much?
yeah. You does anybody say that backstage?
Unbelievable. Unfucking
Shit,
believable. Um,
company's fucking garbage. Ran by a fucking idiot.
God, I fucking hate this company, dude. I really do.
Oh
And
shit.
after this, the show did not get much better because the second match was Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Natalya and Tamina. Bro, the there was a point in this match where it was making me laugh, bro, because I seriously thought that Nia Jax was going to lose to a body slam. When Tamina body slammed her, I was like, no fucking way. But yeah, it kind of looked like she was gonna. It kind of looked like she was gonna go down. She was gonna go down for three, but then she. It was actually a really close near fall.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of funny because I was just thinking about imagining Nia Jax losing to a body slam. This match just boring. This match sucked, man. Tamina and Natalya is not a good team. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are not a good team. And in the end, this match had a really cool ending. That's just because Shayna Baszler is a beast. Natalya had the sharpshooter in on Nia Jax. Shayna came up from behind her, put her in the Kirifuda clutch, and she went down to the ground, and like Natalya's like still kind of had the sharpshooter in. Well, her legs were all tangled up with Nia Jax, but still it was pretty cool. And Natalya passed out in a match that was longer than Randy Orton versus The Fiend. This match went Randy Orton's match went 5 minutes and 50 seconds. This match went 14 minutes and 20 seconds, and that was longer than Sheamus and Riddle. That was longer than Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That was longer than Apollo Crews and Big E. And that was longer than Rhea Ripley and Asuka. This match was longer than every match except for the main event.
Bullshit.
I repeat. Natalya, Tamina, Nia Jax, three of those women. Shayna Baszler, very good, but those three, Natalya's good too, but she's just fucking boring. Had a longer match than everybody except for Roman Reigns, Edge, and Daniel Bryan.
Garbage. Fuck garbage, man.
You know,
Man.
oh, who makes these decisions? Who who the fuck gave? Oh my god, man! Who the hell gave these women 15 minutes? But who gave them 15 minutes and then explain? And then I also want to know who told Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt that they got 6 minutes. Imagine I'm the producer, right? And right here I got Orton and Bray, and right here I got these four women. Imagine you're the producer and you say, "All right, guys, you got 6 fucking minutes," and then you turn to these fucking idiots and you say, "All right, ladies, you got 15 minutes out there."
Bruh.
Who? This match sucked. Obviously, the right. I don't know if there's a right winner, but let's just say thank God it's not Natalia and Tamina. So, all right, whatever. Where do we go from here? Who fucking knows? This should have been Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, and there should not be a NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. It just shouldn't be a thing.
Exactly.
And we have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler going back to a division that literally has not a fucking soul in it. Ridiculous, man. Yeah, just yeah.
Yeah, bro. Fucking man, man. I didn't watch the beginning of this match. I went to heat up a Wendy's chili from last night, so I didn't even see the beginning of this match. I saw the end though. The end itself was cool because it was Shayna Baszler being Shayna Baszler, man. But man, 15 minutes, basically 15 minutes. I'm just sum it up to 15 minutes. 15 minutes for this, for women's tag team titles. Nia Jax, Tamina, Natalia, and Shayna Baszler get 15 minutes, but everyone else except the main event doesn't. What the garbage, bro? This match, from what I saw when I was fucking eating my chili, I don't know, man. This shit sucked. Um, it, bro, why didn't Liv and Ruby Riot win last night and win tonight? Why? Why did this team have to win? And why are the tag team champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler still? Weren't they gonna do a breakup storyline? They teased it one day and then just never brought it up again. Garbage, bro. This is what you do with women's tag team titles. Instead of what you said last night, having fucking Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez win. Well, Raquel Gonzalez is the NXT champ, and then they just look like beast. NXT looks good. And fucking booking looks good. Nope. They have to go with Natalia and Tamina. I saw this clip the other day. I think it was this past week's episode of us. Uh, what brand are they? What brand are they on?
Raw.
Okay, it was Raw Talk. Paul Heyman fried the fuck out of Natalia.
Oh
He
wait,
told
no.
Natalia,
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about Nia and Shayna. Natalia and Tamina are SmackDown.
oh, okay, so it was talking smack. So Paul Heyman started frying shit out of Tamina and Natalia, and he told them, "Your fathers would be so disappointed in you right now." And I was like, man, this is what she was like. This is what you do with careers. Jim would be so disappointed in you, and I was like, damn. And is he wrong? This is what you do with your career. You team with Tamina. Tamina, bro. You're Natalia. Although you are cringy as fuck, you are great in the ring. Why don't you go embrace it, bro? At least team with someone who's interesting in the ring. You team with Tamina. Tamina, bro. At least it's not Tamina and Nia Jax. I'll take this over that. Sad. That's how bad that team was.
Bro.
Uh,
Oh.
the botches on that team were unmatched.
Botch country.
Truly, bro. No
Those
one, no one botched like them, bro. If only Brie Bella was in that. Make that a trio. Brie Bella, Nia Jax, Tamina, and Dana Brooke. The botch faction, bro. Fucking A, the botch club, truly. But yeah, bro, this match is ass. Those tag titles are fucking worthless. The NXT tag titles, yeah, although they're shit, already mean more than these titles. And that's so sad because fucking Sasha and Bailey did so right behind these things, and look at where they're already at now with these titles, bro. That's fucking disrespectful to Sasha and Bailey, bro. Speaking of disrespectful to Bailey, I can't wait to talk about that too. But yeah, bro. Who knows what's next for these titles? If it looks good, if it looks like it, hopefully not. But it might be someone with the Bella Twins, bro. Hopefully not. But it looks like they're cleared to compete, man. But yeah, bro.
are
That's
they?
my thoughts on shit. That's what I'm hearing, bro. and they got physical tonight, so they said they wanted them returned by the summer. So,
Bro, they just
yeah.
got inducted in the Hall of Fame. Why are they
Now, you
coming
know,
back?
second you get inducted in the Hall of Fame, your return's coming right up the next month. That's what they do with that. I'm surprised we're not going to see Kane tomorrow night. If we do, I won't be shocked, bro. But that's my thoughts on that shitty ass match. Way too long and made the whole rest of the show feel rushed. Garbage.
Yeah. So, from this point on, the show got a lot better. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Bro, these guys did amazing. Always. Was it as good as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn from 2016 Battleground? Nah.
No.
Nope. Uh, God, that match, bro. I remember that match. Jesus, that match was fantastic, man. But sadly, it was not. However, these guys did amazing here. Just awesome. They booed the shit out of Logan Paul. They booed the shit out of him, man.
Truly.
And as far as Owens goes, huge pop for KO
Oh,
on
classic.
this WrestleMania. Yeah, huge pop for Owens, and yeah, bro, they had an amazing match. They had a really good match. I thought. Uh, they did the spot from Battleground, and JBL mentioned this, where he gives him the haluva kick, and Kevin Owens falls, and Kevin Owens fell, and Sammy catches him, puts him back up, goes forward again, got caught with two super kicks and a stunner, and that was it. There was also a spot in this match where Owens was running diagonally and doing giving Sammy clotheslines, and one of them he gave him a clothesline. He was running back. Sammy was running directly behind him. As soon as Owens hit the corner, he did the haluva kick. Love that. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love that spot. And Sami Zayn also, there was a spot where he hit the Blue Thunder Bomb, and then there also was a spot where he apron suplexed Kevin Owens. It looked brutal. It looked fantastic. But in the end, Kevin Owens hits the stunner on Sami Zayn, and he wins. Logan Paul jumps in the ring. Sami Zayn, and then he goes to shake Kevin Owens' hand. Sami Zayn then gets in Logan Paul's face. Logan pushes him. Logan pushes him. Sammy says, "The hell with you two." They didn't really bury Sammy as bad as I thought they were going to. But yeah, he kind of just left after he got pushed on the ground. He was kind of just like, "Okay, fuck you," and he left. Uh, Logan Paul then raised Kevin Owens' hand. Kevin Owens was just not into this at all. He was just like, he was just giving Logan Paul a dirty ass look. He went to give him a hug, and he gave him a stunner. And may I say, Logan Paul can sell a stunner, man. He sold the shit out of that. He did, man. I
He'd
gotta,
sell better than this.
yeah, of course, man. I gotta give it to him. He sold the shit out of that stunner, man. And yeah, great singles match by these guys, and they were given 9 minutes and 20 seconds. So while I name off all these times tonight, because there is one that is really bad coming up, just remember the women's tag team championship match was received 15 minutes. Please, please, please do not forget that. Yeah, man. Yeah, awesome match. Awesome match here. No complaints for me, man. What a show. Super happy for these guys, man. These guys have wrestled on every stage, but the one big stage they have not wrestled on is WrestleMania, bro. So these two
Mm-hmm.
these two Canadian boys, these two Canadian best friends, man, got their WrestleMania match, and I'm super happy for them.
Most definitely, bro. This was a really good match, bro. They blew the shit out of Logan Paul. That was fucking hilarious. They cheered the shit out of KO. He got a
Oh
massive
my
pop.
god.
So happy for him, bro.
We forget how
He's
over
got,
some of these people are.
I know, fucking KO's over, man. The match happens, and as great as it was, it should have been a little longer, bro. They should have cut so much time. They shouldn't have not had that one tag match, and you could have split that time evenly
That should
amongst
have been
all
on
the
night
other
one.
matches. Exactly. That is a night one match, and this
They
was definitely a night two match. Oh,
they
go ahead.
they should have, sorry to cut you off. They should have did that women's tag team match. They should have did that women's turmoil on WrestleMania SmackDown, and they should have did that women's tag team match on night one.
Exactly, bro. It just, God, bro, it makes no sense. But yeah, bro, tonight match was amazing with these three. Well, not three. What the fuck? With these two, Sammy and KO did amazing, amazing spots, callbacks to other matches. Loved it, bro. Loved it. I remember when they did that apron. What was it?
Apron,
What
no,
was
he did an apron suplex.
Yeah, the apron suplex. Shit looked brutal, and they cut the fucking Logan Paul's face, and that motherfucker was mortified, just looking at the spot. The shit
Yep.
was hilarious. I was dead. Um, and yeah, bro, they ended up ending the match. Logan Paul goes to congratulate KO. Sammy gets pissed. He pushes Sammy, and Sammy just leaves, bro. So, not like you said, not as buried as I thought he would be, but it still doesn't look good for Sami Zayn, bro. My God. And then as Logan Paul, like could sell better than his, gets hit by Steiner, sells it pretty good. And that was it. KO got huge pop again for fucking doing that to Logan Paul, and that he was just celebrating his win, bro. So happy for KO. Amazing for him, bro. He's got to go out and do some shit, bro. He really does,
Bro,
because
another thing, did you see his son in the crowd after the match?
I remember he went up to
His
him, but I couldn't see his
his
son.
son got big, bro. The last time I seen his son in like a promo package, he was little. I mean, he
Mm,
was a little guy. I don't know, he's probably like 8 years old or something. I don't know how old he is, but my God, he got big, man. He got big. That was
shit.
crazy. I was shook.
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy, bro. The match is great. Should have given it more time, and it could have been even better than it already was. This is this is why this crowd is for people like KO,
Yep.
bro. Just great pops for that man. He gets to soak it in, and that shit was awesome, bro.
He was pumped up too. He was pumped.
Oh yeah, bro. He was marking tonight. Sadly, I thought we would. We didn't get a spot with the stage and him jumping off anything. I think because of all the rain, I think it wouldn't have been safe enough to do it. So that sucks. But good on KO. He had a great night, and people loved him, bro. Did this fucking feud need Logan Paul? God no. Would it have been better without him? Probably. But did Logan Paul hinder it at all? No,
No,
he was just kind of there,
he
bro.
just
I
sat
didn't even
there. Yeah,
mind him. It was kind of funny to watch his ass get stunned. That shit was pretty funny. But yeah, bro, good match. Should have been a little longer, but they did the best they can. It was amazing. Good job on KO, bro. And wish him best what he's ever gonna do next, bro. Because in all reality, he'd go for it. Even though he already had the feud with Roman, he can't go for the world title. Definitely should be IC champ very soon.
for sure, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just following up on what you were saying. Kevin Owens in front of a crowd, there is no denying that, man, especially when a crowd is
Oh
there.
yeah,
When a crowd is not there, they can they could tell him, "Oh, like yeah, thing just, you're not really you're not getting over. Who fucking knows what they tell these people?"
oh
But when a
yeah.
crowd is there is no denying that, man. He is fantastic, and I really want to see him back in the some kind of title picture soon. He would be great against Apollo. Unfortunately, you can't put him up against Roman Reigns, but
Yeah,
anymore. But after the draft, maybe you can move the
I
WWE
think
champion, or maybe you could move him and have him challenge for the WWE championship because he's never won it. I think that would be
exactly.
awesome. I think that would be awesome for him. Or they just can keep treating him the way they're treating him now, like shit, and have no follow up for the guy for anything, And by the year 2023, my man's will be down the road in Jacksonville. So,
He'll
well,
be out.
same thing with Sami Zayn. So maybe the
Kevin Steen.
I said they've fought on every big stage. There's one more. All out.
Wow, bro.
All out,
Deliver
boys. Yep.
something for
And
AEW.
I could see both of these guys as a world champion in AEW, especially Kevin Owens,
Oh,
especially Owens.
easy. Easy Owens, fucking world
In
champ. I'm fucking crazy.
in WWE, not that this is a bad thing, but I think that their potential is just way higher. In WWE, these guys will be known as nothing more than some of the greatest mid carders, and there's nothing wrong with that,
No,
but
no,
their
not for these
their
guys.
potential is way above that. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so that's yeah, that's my take on it. Next up, um, so by this point we're 2-1. We had two shit matches and we had one. Well, now it's tied at 2 apiece because we had Sheamus defeating Matt Riddle, and before this, Matt Riddle was given RVD rolling papers
Bro,
by
bro,
Rob Van
dude,
Dam. That was fucking hilarious.
can't believe they said that on TV. Well, not on TV, but on WWE product.
I know, hilarious. And Riddle got so excited. He looked like a kid in a candy shop, and he
Oh,
took
you're
that
fucking.
pack from him. It's hilarious. I didn't even know RVD had his own rolling papers, but whatever.
Doesn't shock me at all at this
It
point.
does not
What that
shock me.
motherfucker does.
um, yeah, but Sheamus and Matt Riddle, fantastic match, man. Hard hitting, great showcase here by these guys. Sheamus looked great. Mr. Evil Knievel came out with his fucking scooter. Um, bro, him talking to the Great Khali. Oh my god,
Oh my god.
two idiots, bro.
Two fucking they have the same brain.
I honestly
Literally.
think Great Khali didn't really know what he was saying.
No, no.
He
He had
was
no clue what the fuck Mario was saying.
it's
He was just
hilarious,
looking
bro.
at him like, what the fuck is this idiot saying? Oh my god. It's
So,
sad. Kali thinks you're the idiot in the conversation. That's sad.
oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure. But this match happened and it was fantastic. It was very cool. Um,
Mhm.
to see these guys go at it at Mania. These guys proved themselves twice on Monday Night Raw. These guys just work fantastic together.
Oh, yeah.
I maybe want to see one more match out of them before we get this feud out of the way, and maybe we can move Matt Riddle up the card. But the way they're going with him, or the way they're booking him, you can only go lower once you lose the United States Championship. I would like to see Matt Riddle move up the card. Maybe not this Matt Riddle. I would like to see him move up the card and become more serious. Obviously he can be jokey because that is his personality, but his personality
Yeah.
is not a fucking idiot. He's just goofy. You know what I mean? There's a
Mhm.
fine line, but yeah, man. So fantastic match, bro. I loved the ending of this. I
Bro,
loved
that's
it.
so hard.
That is up there with the Ricochet Adam Cole spot.
That's what I thought of the second that happened, bro.
Matt Riddle went to do a springboard moonsault, and Sheamus perfectly timed that. And while Matt Riddle was upside down, he hit this man with a brutal broad kick. Matt Riddle was coughing up blood here, ladies and gentlemen, and it was just a sight. It was a sight to see. It was fantastic. I loved this match. And the right winner here, man, Matt Riddle has not been it. He just has not been it, and it's not his fault. It's just the way they book him. But I would like to see him now that he has lost the belt. I don't want to see him joking tomorrow. I want to see him
No.
serious. I want to see him ready to kick some ass. And yeah, man, but right winner here, Sheamus. Sheamus is having a career year, bro, and that's undeniable.
Yeah.
Sheamus is having a career year, and he definitely deserves this United States Championship victory, man. So who can he face next? Maybe the Limitless One, but up to, well, after Matt Riddle, maybe the Limitless One at SummerSlam. But yeah, or maybe at Money in the Bank, Keith Lee, but I doubt that. He will probably end up facing God knows who, to be honest. Drew McIntyre probably for the U.S. title. I would not put it past him. And Yeah, so that's gonna look so stupid, bro. They went from fighting over the WWE Championship to fighting over nothing to fighting over the U.S. Championship.
The U.S. My God.
Ridiculous. But great match here, and yeah, the match ended in 10 minutes and 50 seconds. So they were given 11 minutes,
Mm,
and yeah, Sheamus and Matt Riddle tore the house down, man. Fantastic. Love what Sheamus has been doing, and definitely the right winner here.
yeah, bro. Most definitely, bro. Match was good, bro. Riddle was actually being funny tonight. Um, talking with RVD, him and RVD, perfect fucking combo, and we all know why. Gave Riddle RVD rolling papers. Riddle was fucking marking for him. He was talking to Great Khali. Great Khali didn't understand a word that came out of fucking Matt Riddle's mouth. Or just Riddle. Yes, he's still fucking cold. And yeah, bro, he came out in that fucking scooter. Hopefully he ditches the scooter after this. I don't think so, but one can only hope, man. Um, one can only hope, man. And overall, bro, it was a really good match, bro. Sheamus been doing great in himself this year, bro. Great matches, great stories. Great look. Sheamus has been great lately, bro. Truly, truly has, bro. They at one point they made him look like an idiot because they fucking took the title off Drew. They were fighting over nothing, made him look like an idiot. But they rebounded with this win at WrestleMania, bro. Good for Sheamus. He deserves it. Been having a great year, and I think we all know his retirement is coming up, bro. So I hope in his last year or two, like as it's going so far, he has great runs, bro. So yeah, bro, he won the U.S. title, and that ending to that match was perfect, bro. Loved it. Loved the kick he did, bro. Loved fucking. It reminded me so much of Ricochet and Adam Cole, bro. Love that type of shit. Made him look like a beast. Made Matt Riddle look fucking brutalized, coughing up blood. Loved it, bro. Loved that shit. And he won the match, and he is our new U.S. champion, bro. So that is awesome, bro. Too bad he is, U.S. champion. So there's that. But hopefully he can do good by it. And I wouldn't mind another match for between these two, bro. Maybe one more at what this year they're calling WrestleMania Backlash, not just Backlash. Ladies and gentlemen, this year it is WrestleMania
No
Backlash.
way, really?
It's literally called WrestleMania Backlash.
What?
That's
Oh,
what it's literally called, bro. I
no
was like,
way.
because they said it and they showed the logo, and it was the combined WrestleMania and Backlash logo, and it's literally called WrestleMania Backlash. Or WrestleMania's Backlash, whatever the fuck. I was like, bro, my god. But I hope they have one more match at that show, man, and they tear the roof down, bro. 11 minutes. Don't know why they didn't go a little longer. Don't know why that tag match happened. But yeah, bro.
Oh my god, are you serious? That's actually a thing?
Yeah, it's called fucking WrestleMania Backlash this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you WrestleMania Backlash. Look at that. What the fuck?
My God, this shit.
Oh, that's why I seen that tweet, bro. I seen a tweet that said, let's call it WrestleMania Backlash so we can extend all these feuds. And then it said like dash
Yep,
VKM, like Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And then he said, and then the tweet said that's probably what Vince said while thinking about
that was
that.
it.
Oh my god, that's fucking ridiculous. What? Ugh. Way
Yeah,
to take
bro,
away from the show.
that shit was fucked, bro. I mean, oh man, I was like, bro, WrestleMania Backlash. But back to the match, bro. Good for Sheamus, bro. Um, good way to end that rules run, man. And let's just hope we get one more match between these two, and let's see what Sheamus can do with that thing, bro. But love this match, and it did great. It was amazing.
Vince was probably like, "Oh shit, I didn't know I put over Randy. Well, we'll have WrestleMania Backlash so the Fiend can get
Oh
his win
God,
back."
in
Probably
front
that.
of the Thunderdome again. Yay.
Ridiculous. Bro, that's going to be so bad tomorrow. I liked hearing fans
Oh
in
my God.
attendance.
Seeing the Thunderdome again is gonna be so bad.
Yeah, God, that. And, it's not like it's 2 weeks from now. It's a month. It's like May 12th or
Literally.
something, May 16th or something like that. So, why is that a thing? It's just call it backlash, man. Just call it backlash. Um, Ridiculous. Uh, Next up, man. Next up, we have a Nigerian drum fight for the Intercontinental Championship. We have Apollo Crews defeating Big E here, man. We get a kick-ass promo
Mm,
package for this match. Then we ended up getting Big E's entrance, which made me so happy for him because he was just so hyped to be in his hometown. He was super hyped to be there, and it was a good performance by Wale. Um,
mm,
and yeah, it was just an awesome moment to see him in his hometown. Um, you know, competing for a or in a championship match. You could tell how hype he was. And
mm,
yeah, it was just really cool to see. It was just really cool to see that. Apollo Crews comes out. He has badass attire and pretty the same entrance really. He comes out with that big
mm,
stick, and he has a awesome look to him. So these guys had a match that went 6 minutes and 50 seconds, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what my experience was like with this match. Apollo Crews gets Uranagi'd on the steps. My food was here then, so I was like, okay, they just did a big spot. There it's gonna be a minute. I swear to God, I walked out of the room for 30 seconds. I came back and I see Babatunde in the ring. Well, I see. No. That's not what I seen at first. I seen Apollo go through a table, and all of a sudden I see Babatunde, and he's beating up Big E, and he gives him like this. That he like stuck him with his hand or like he stuck him with like his thumb or something. I
mm.
can't really remember. It was similar to like Umaga's move where he would like put the thumb to their face, and he helped Apollo Crews win here, and he was dressed up like this guy wasn't in Raw Underground, and we know that he's not from Nigeria. He might be.
Yeah.
I will look into that. But that shocked the hell out of me. I never thought we would have seen his ass again.
No.
Um, but Big E loses the IC title to now a unfair situation, and that's going to be interesting to see because his boys are on Monday Night Raw, so he doesn't really have anyone to help him. But this should be good for Apollo, having some kind of muscle behind him. I wonder if they're still going to call him Dabba-Kato, even though he was known as Dabba-Kato. On WrestleMania, he was known as this man, Apollo's Nigerian war guard. That's probably what
Oh
they're gonna call
God.
him. I wonder if he's gonna have a name that they change every week. Oh,
Oh
by the
God.
way, by the way, I
Mm-hmm.
think we called it tonight. Michael Cole said last night AJ Styles and Amas, or he said Omas. That's what he said. So yesterday he was Amas. Now today he's, or yesterday wasn't he Omas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday he was Omos, and today, yeah, Michael Cole called him Amos. So he's Amos today. I don't know, man. Tomorrow he'll be back to being Omos. So yeah,
God.
yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, this match was. I mean, it was good for what it was, but it was 6 minutes. You know what I mean? It was.
literally.
I don't understand. This is Big E's homecoming. Imagine being a kid and you dream about performing at WrestleMania in your hometown. You know what I mean? That's a dream. That's a dream, you know what I mean? And Big E gets to realize that here, and he gets 6 minutes because of Daba Kato, Babatunde.
Bullshit.
What?
Be pissed.
Uh,
God. Man.
I would be
Yeah.
pissed, man. I would be pissed. He had that big entrance. He was happy to be home, and he loses the IC championship in 6 minutes. As for Apollo, I think I'm gonna give this some time. I think it should be pretty cool to see him have like some a big enforcer with him. Um, so yeah, I'm willing to see where it goes, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a whole lot more sense to me in a minute because right after I get done talking, I am actually going to see if he is from Nigeria. So, yeah, man. So pretty. I mean, the match was good for what it was, but I thought they easily could have been given half of the time that or given I thought that that women's tag team match could have been cut down to give matches like this more time. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Um yeah, but uh the winner didn't even really matter to me here. I thought both guys could be IC champ and it would sit well with me. So yeah, congrats to Apollo. Glad to see him doing something. But after he loses this championship, his stock's gonna go down, man, and he's gonna go back to being right back to where he was before. But yeah,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, Apollo Crews wins the IC title here, and yeah, this is totally a Paul Heyman thing. And yeah, so yeah, it was good for what it was. I will say that, and I'm
Mhm.
excited to see where this could go for Apollo.
Yeah, bro. Most definitely, man. I mean, this match, fast as hell. The entrances, bro. I mean, Wale, it was cool to see Wale. That entrance was dope, bro. Big E was working. He got his moment. I was happy for him, man. Paulo had basically his normal new entrance. Nothing crazy there. But we get to the match, bro, and all I remember is that fucking steel chair spot. And I'm looking down at my phone. I don't know what I was doing, but I look up, like exactly like you. I look up, just fucking Dominic. He's just there, and I'm just like, what? I was so confused, bro. I was like, wait, what? Dominic, why is he in? Guess he's a part of Apollo, bro. Don't mind it. Don't know if Dominic can really go with that role, bro, because from what I can remember on Raw Underground, in my memory of Raw Underground might not be the best, but I remember Dominic would get winded so fast on Raw Underground, if I remember correctly. I remember that shit. He was just not it in a match. Well, really, Raw Underground was a match, so it could be different in actual wrestling match, and it has been, what, like a year since fucking Raw Underground, so there's some shit that could change, man, but he wasn't the best from what I remember, man, but he's with Apollo now, and Apollo got the win. He got the IC title, bro, so good for Apollo, man. Good for Apollo, bro. I mean, hopefully they can keep Apollo doing good, bro. They can't let up on Apollo, bro, because if they do, that's it. He's gonna go back to fucking normal, boring ass Apollo. Let him embrace this new prince of his himself. He's royalty. Let him embrace that, bro. Keep up what you're doing with Apollo, bro, and keep up what you're doing with Biggie. Definitely the storyline ain't over. It was a fuck finish in a way, so and we have WrestleMania Backlash now, so we all know where this is going. To a WrestleMania Backlash, and that's where we're gonna get from another match, bro. Is Biggie gonna win it back? Hopefully not, cause I don't want them to flip flop the title like that, bro. But who knows with this fucking company, bro? They love flip flopping. They love their 50-50 booking, man. They get away for that 50-50 booking. They're addicts to it, bro. But yeah, bro. I mean, the match was good. It was 6 minutes though. 6 minutes. It was literally a spot at Top KO. That was literally this entire match, bro. You could have put this on for like 11 minutes, bro. So much time was wasted with that women's tag titles. You could have put damn near all of it in this match alone, and some more of it in the Sammy and KO's match. And you could have had two more amazing ass matches. Even though that match with KO and Sammy was already great, you could have had great night two WrestleMania, but you didn't because you like to time shit. terribly. But for what they did in 6 minutes, it was good, bro. I mean, the Nigerian drum match, whatever the fuck it was called, it was basically just a street fight with drums, with fucking drums that were stolen from the local school or on the ring. That was basically the whole match. In all reality, I couldn't tell you one spot I remember that involved drums. I couldn't.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even remember them being involved with drums. I couldn't tell you, bro. But the match wasn't bad. They should have given way more fucking time, bro. 6 minutes. They could have done way better in longer time. But did what they need to do, and we'll know how the storyline is in the future, bro. At WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Moving on here, we got the second to last match. But before we do that, we got a comment that says, "What is your thoughts on Rey Mysterio being on the WWE 2K22 cover?" I certainly hope not,
I hope
um,
it's him.
because we need to get people like that actually represent the next generation on the cover of these video games.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, what I'm trying to say is we need to get either Roman Reigns or Bray Wyatt on the cover of that video game, and
Mm-hmm.
that's my thoughts on it. I don't think we need a guy like Rey Mysterio. It's kind of looking that way, but
That might be, but
I don't I don't I don't like that whatsoever. I really don't.
I just realized we're gonna get to play as Dominic in
Oh
2K22.
yeah, he's gonna be my
Yay! I
world champ.
got my resident jobber already down and pat.
Yeah, so yeah, I definitely think that they need to reevaluate that decision and either, like I said, put Roman Reigns or Bray Wyatt on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
100%, 100%.
Most
Moving on here, man, we got the Raw Women's Championship match between Asuka and Rhea Ripley. Bro, first of all, I could have swore Rhea was gonna lose, and
same.
second of all, this match surprisingly got a lot more time than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to shaft this match
Mm-hmm.
because usually the second to last match and the second match, it's usually how it goes on the Mania card, are the two matches that get completely shafted and get time cut all the time. But the sixth and the second match, other than the main event, got the most time, which is a lot. It's not really like WrestleMania to do, being
Yeah,
that
that's
any
weird.
other year the second match and the match right before the main event are the matches that get time cut all the time. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro. But the only other reason I could have seen why they were saving this match for so late was because of Becky Lynch. I mean, that's what else? What else am I supposed to think? Um, but yeah, didn't really. I wasn't. I really wasn't expecting it. I was texting Sir K just messing with him about it, but I didn't see. I could have seen her coming out, but I mean, if we're being realistic,
No.
yeah, I honestly just couldn't see it tonight. And then well, we'll talk about Becky once we get to what happened before the main event. But Rhea Ripley and Asuka had a pretty damn good match. Pretty good match, man. It was an Asuka match, so obviously she's going to do her stuff. She basically how this match ended was Asuka was giving Rhea Ripley those kicks while Rhea Ripley was on her knees, and Rhea Ripley kept taunting at her. So Asuka hit the ropes, went to go for her running knee. She got countered. Rhea Ripley dodged it, hit the riptide, and Rhea Ripley is your new Raw Women's Champion, bro. How long until Charlotte hears about that news? Man, oh, I'm telling you, Charlotte's gonna hear that Rhea Ripley's the champ.
Done for. She's out here.
She'll be back quicker than you can blink. She'll be back tomorrow. Watch.
Bad.
She's gonna be the first one to confront Rhea Ripley. I don't aside me having PTSD from Charlotte and Rhea Ripley now that Rhea is the champ, congrats, man. I'm shocked, and I am interested to see what she can do in a championship reign, bro, because a lot of people were mad about this. Oh, why is Rhea getting a championship match? Listen, I understand. I
Hmm.
completely understand. Trust me. She came in, did nothing, and got a championship match. I get that. I get that shit. But what else were they supposed to do? Unless you guys don't
Exactly.
want Asuka on the show, which people would have bitched about that. Or would you rather see somebody like I don't even know who's on that Raw Women's division, bro. Would you want to see, I don't know, Peyton Royce versus Asuka? Does that sound fucking interesting?
God no.
Come on, man. Maybe they could have did Alexa versus Asuka, but I mean Alexa was kind of caught up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
And Rhea was the best choice because, or would you guys have rather liked to see Charlotte beat Asuka again? Pick your poison. I'm gonna choose Rhea Ripley. All right.
exactly.
Um, but yeah, man, she beat Asuka, and what was very shocking. And yeah, congrats to her, and put on a great match, man. Put on a really good match.
Most definitely, bro. I mean, fuck yeah, bro. I mean, bro, hold on. Before I talk about the match, I gotta talk about that entrance. Rhea Ripley's entrance was not her entrance, but the live performance for her entrance was so fucking bad, bro.
Yeah, that would
That
have
shit
sucked.
sounded terrible live. My god, that shit was bad. Oh man, she didn't, like you said, she didn't even say the fucking beginning line. It
Yeah,
was something,
when "This Is My Brutality" went off, the singer was just staring dead at the Tron. Like, what the fuck? Sing.
dude. Like, oh, that shit was so, and you could tell that that was literally the theme song itself playing, and she just started singing away, and it was fucking bad,
You
bruh.
know,
Go ahead.
I don't understand why they play the actual song. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like when Alistair Black, one of the best live performances I've ever seen, when Alistair Black came out to Code Orange, they just played the instrumental. You know what I mean? And it was great. And then when CM Punk, when Living Color played CM Punk to the ring at WrestleMania 29, it was just the instrumental on. Why
same thing
is
with the,
why are you playing the song?
exactly, bro. It makes no fucking sense, bro. This shit was ass, bro. And Chris was terrible. And by their track record at this point, special entrance does not look good for you, bruh. So I was scared, and I was already scared because I thought Bray Ripley was gonna lose. Especially since before this match I heard about WrestleMania Backlash. I was like, oh no. And I got she's gonna win it at Backlash. But no, bro, she won it tonight. She just hit her with the Riptide and won. I mean, I think that win shocked the hell out of me, bro. But we all know Charlotte is fucking grinning year to year, looking at that TV, bro. She had to be put off WrestleMania because she stood up for her husband. Now she's gonna come back. She's gonna get her food, bro. Wherever we yet again, it's gonna be some Charlotte food, bro. And I fucking oh man, I'm scared for Rhea Ripley, man. But yeah, bro. I mean, how long was this match?
Oh, sorry. This match was 13 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hmm. Yeah, not bad, man. I mean, pretty good length for a match. Just fucking how long fucking half these other ones should have been. But yeah, bro. I mean, not bad match, decent ending, and just a shocking ass win. Cause I had no fucking clue Rhea Ripley was gonna win, bro. But besides Charlotte, what can she do with that thing, and who's gonna beat her, man? So her fate is sealed in fucking her in the bag dog treats that she is to Charlotte Flair, man. So her fate's sealed, man. But congratulations to her, man. And as good as this match was, I think you know what? No, this is a Because if if I was gonna say that, I would have rather had the KO and Sammy match as the right before the main event, but I would have been too hyped because that match was really good
I
to
would have
really
had,
to the main event.
I would have had, and I said this before the show started. I would have had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn open the show,
Same.
or
That
or
would.
or Sheamus and Riddle.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Exactly, bro. If anything, I would have put Wyatt in the spot because no matter what you're going to do, it's a Randy Orton Wyatt match. It's going to be a slow paced match. You're
right?
not going to be too hyped for the match itself. Perfect to co-main event. What was a great main event, man. So I would prefer that as a main event, man. But this match was a good match nonetheless. Violates Rhea Ripley, but we all know where she's headed, bro.
Right. Right, yeah. Another match I would have had open. It really is all about preference. The first theme song to play, obviously Big E. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
was hype as fuck. You know, so
that was great.
anywhere between those three matches, pick your poison. And those matches were dead in the middle of the show. You know, dead right in the middle of the show. So, but I would have definitely. I think I would have had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn open for sure. I said
Most
that before the show even started, but
definitely.
whatever. Um, yeah. So I guess. Oh no, it's not time to talk about the main event, bro. We had this segment where the Hulkster and Titus are out on the stage and they're talking and they're thanking the fans, and Bailey comes out. First off, man, I just want to say Bailey is hilarious, bro. Bailey
Mm,
is so funny. Um, she's just an asshole. She's just hilarious. She's just hilarious. And she said, bro, I'll never forget last night when she said, "It's time to watch
this,
this," and it was the
bro,
Hall of Fame package. It was so funny, man. But um, uh, yeah, Jesus. So Bailey, Bailey is verbally fighting with Mr. Hogan and Brother T, and 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 Hulk Hogan, man. Hulk Hogan says, or he said something to her, some stupid punchline to make the Bella twins come out. Bro, Nikki and Bree were about to say something, and Bailey shut them up. And Bailey says to Nikki Bella, this popped me too. "Why are you at WrestleMania? John Cena is not here." Fucking
bro.
bro, I love
Oh,
Bailey. I love
mhm.
Bailey, man. She is hilarious. Nikki Bella smacked the mic out of Bailey's hand and they threw her down the stage. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This woman done carried SmackDown through the Performance Center era. Was the best part about the show. Sorry, Bray, but she was the best part about that show.
Easy.
Bray was great too, but I'm just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
And her big moment at this year's WrestleMania was getting thrown off the stage by the Bella Twins. Well, thrown down the ramp rather by the Bellas. And now,
Bella,
and now you're telling me they're gonna come back, bro? You were just inducted into the Hall of Fame. You don't come back after this. You're done. You are done, bro. You are in the Hall of Fame. You don't see Michael Jordan coming out of retirement to play one more game with the fucking Bulls, do you?
it's stupid.
Once he's in the Hall of Fame, he is retired. They are in the Hall of Fame. You are done. This is why one of the few legends that has remained his legendary status is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because
Mm-hmm.
ever since '02 or '03, he hasn't came back. He
No.
didn't just sell
So,
out for some money. He respects that this is today's generation. Yes, you guys did your thing, whatever. People got their own opinions on the Bella Twins. Yes, you started the Give Divas a Chance hashtag. Oh, good for you. But it's not your time anymore. You're done. You are
Mhm.
done. We're not in the stage of butterflies and panty and bra matches anymore. That was your era. You started a hashtag or whatever, and now it's their era. You started a hashtag that was for the revolution of new women, not yourself. Stay out of
Exactly.
it. Stay out of it. You're retired, you guys. You are in the Hall of Fame. You're retired. Stay retired. That's what the fucking Hall of Fame's for. And then I see this. In the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, it was noted that the plans for Becky Lynch involvement in WrestleMania was her driving a truck into Raymond James Stadium during a Bayley segment. I wonder what Bayley segment that was. Probably the one where she got thrown down the fucking ramp and made to look like an idiot by Nikki Bella. And then you sent me this one. Brian Alvarez tweeted out, by the way, Fiend was. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought that was. Oh, wait, no. There's some about Becky in here, right?
I think, yeah. Wait, look.
Oh, wait, no. That was a different tweet. That was a different tweet. My bad, my bad, my bad. Here was the one you sent me. Here, I knew Alvarez tweeted it out. I had a different one saved. If they
No,
if they hold off the Becky Lynch return until this week and waste the obvious pop just because the people heard about it, they've lost it. Perfectly
yeah,
said.
literally.
Bro, somebody who's worked their ass off the past year. This is what you had in mind for her? Getting thrown down the ramp by the Bella Twins when she was one of the best parts about both of the nights of Mania? Bro, I I am still laughing about that shit yesterday, bro. That was
Oh,
hilarious. Talking about
this.
she's bullying Michael Cole. Let's watch this. She didn't even know what was going on. Bayley, hilarious, bro. And you opt to embarrass her to Nikki fucking Bella and the Bella twins. You are retired. Stay retired. Not your era anymore. And if you've ever seen them in the ring with one of these women, trust me, you don't want to if you haven't. They
God.
don't fit in this era. They do not.
Mm-mm.
Plain and simple. They don't fit in this era. That's it.
Exactly, bro. Man, I mean, Bailey, fucking hilarious. Hilarious last night. Hilarious tonight, bro. And this is what they do to her. They bury her to the Bella Twins. Retired Bella Twins. Is retirement even a thing anymore in this industry? Is retirement a thing? Because I guess not. It
I
just
guess
doesn't matter
not.
if you're Taker, Bella Twins, fucking Kurt Angle, who knows who you are. When you're retired, you're coming back. What is the point of retiring, bro? That shit, I hate that shit. And now I remember hearing that they want the Bella Twins this summer in the ring. So probably got our tease to that right now. The Bella Twins versus Sasha Banks and Bailey.
Oh my god! And
Bro,
then, bro, sorry, but Michael, bro, when they were beating, when they were beat,
oh my god.
when the Bella Twins were beating up Bailey, Michael Cole goes, "How's
Yeah,
that, Bailey?" that shit popped me, bro. That was hilarious.
I was dead, bro. Fucking Cole. Cole's a fucking gem. Oh man, bro, how do you do that? This is one of the main people, probably Loki, the main person that carried your company through the summer of last year. She was the only reason most people watched that fucking show was because of her and Sasha and fucking with Michael Cole. Come on, bro. This is what you do to her. Bury her to the Bella Twins, bro. Oh man, that shit sucks. And I scrap Becky return at Mania in front of a live crowd for this. And I saw another tweet, and it's so true. I guess we know where Bad Bunny got that fucking semi from. That was probably going to be Becky's, and they just used it for Bad Bunny
Oh,
because they scrapped.
did you see that commercial they did for him?
Yeah, I didn't though. I heard of it.
Oh yeah, Triple H gave him like a badass mic where the mic stick had like a bunch of skulls on it.
Did fucking Mark. Yeah, I heard it was just like a goodbye thing because he's going on tour. I
Yeah,
mean, Sayonara, Bad Bunny. It was, I didn't mind you, but my God, please leave. But yeah, bro. I mean, this is what you do to Bailey. All she did for this company, carried it. Can't even have her have matching. Didn't even make her the official host of Mania. And this is what you do to her. Have her get pushed down by the Bella Twins. Garbage, bro. Garbage. You scrap Becky up on that, bro. If we see Becky tomorrow night, in ironically, I'm gonna be pissed
especially in a
because
Thunderdome.
in the Thunderdome, the fucking Thunder, man. I am dreading tomorrow night because we had to fucking watch the Thunderdome. You know, another detail. I remember I thought this yesterday, but I forgot to bring it up. Another detail of why it was nice watching Mania. I didn't have to hear in the Thunderdome this whole weekend, bro. And I hate that. Oh my god, fans are going crazy in the Thunderdome. Oh, they are causing chaos in the Thunderdome. I am so fucking glad I haven't heard that this whole weekend. And now I'm gonna have to hear it tomorrow night. Back in the award-winning Thunderdome.
The award-winning, critically acclaimed Thunderdome.
What award did that fucking thing make? What award could it make? What a fucking
Worst live performance alternative.
literally what what makes no fucking sense. I'm dreading that tomorrow, and that's what they might bring Becky back in the fucking Thunderdome. Garbage, bro. Garbage, man, and garbage what they did for Bailey. She deserved better. Hashtag Bailey deserved better.
Yep.
Hashtag Bailey for double champion again. Something like that, bro. Come on, bro. This is what you do to Bailey? Bullshit.
Well said, Wayne. Well said. No. Now, as for the main event, Roman Reigns defeats Edge and Daniel Bryan. Thank God, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Bryan came out and, everybody was doing the yes, yes, yes. Edge came out to the loudest pop of the weekend. I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked. Listen, Edge has been great since he's been a heel. He's been a lot better than he was as a babyface. But I honestly did not think he was going to get a pop like that. But then you also got to think. The people that made it in the Thunderdome are probably people that really wanted to go to Mania. And who really wants to go to Mania? Bunch of WWE fans. You know what I mean? Not so much of the AEW people. The people that are going to AEW. The people that actually like good wrestling on Wednesday nights or on any night. But yeah, most of these people are WWE cocksuckers. However, I digress. Well, if there's 80,000 people, half of them usually are marks, and the other half obviously are these WWE lifer fans. But yeah, so Roman Reigns came out to a lot of boos, man. I was shocked. Like Edge, I get why they cheer him. I wouldn't cheer him, but I get why these idiots cheer him. But Roman, I thought he was gonna get the biggest pop of the weekend.
Same.
He got his ass booed, man. But I guess that's a good thing in his case.
Yeah. I think most of the boos were like just them being a heel and fans embracing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like because it reminded me a lot of the Cena sucks chants when they were saying Roman sucks. That was reminding me a lot of that because people love Cena. Even if I'm at a wrestling show and I see Cena, I'm gonna say Cena sucks as a chant. I love Cena, but it's just what you say.
Right, yeah, John Cena sucks. I remember, I missed that.
Oh
Um,
man.
but my thing is what really threw me off, and I definitely would like to see it from that perspective. Definitely during his entrance, I could see
Mhm.
what you mean by like them kind of champa booing him and the fact
Yeah.
that it's like genuine heel heat. But if you watch when he won the match, a lot of people just look pissed off. Which,
Especially on Twitter, bro.
yeah, I mean, sorry, it was the right call.
Yeah.
You know, if I had to put Edge in the thumbnail and Bray Wyatt lost, do you know how pissed off this review would have been? Aside from that, first off, no Jimmy Uso. Kind of shocking, but
Mm,
whatever. I thought he was going to come back tonight. But Edge, Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns absolutely had my favorite match for Mania.
oh,
Because it had that it was heart attack inducing
mm-hmm.
because there were a couple moments I thought Edge was going to win,
Yeah.
and it was incredible, man. It was incredible. Roman was awesome. Edge, there was a point there Edge started to get aggressive. Daniel Bryan started to get really aggressive. It was just
Well,
awesome. Edge
mhm.
Edge put Jimmy Uso out of the match with a execution. Is that, yeah? I think that is the execution. That big DDT does, or the execution might be where he grabs the back of their head and brings them down. But he did his
Yeah.
jumping or not his jumping DDT, but he did his big DDT on the steps. Got Jey Uso out of there for a while. They power bombed Daniel Bryan through the announce table. Then Edge speared Roman off of it. Um, and yeah, Daniel. There was a point where Daniel Bryan and Edge had Roman Reigns in a double yes lock, and they were
Mm,
giving each other headbutts. This is where Daniel Bryan started to get real aggressive. Then
impressive.
he started just laying into Edge with punches, man, just laying into him. And Roman, uh, or not Roman, Edge rather, Edge ended up giving Daniel Bryan a concerto, uh, which would then Jimmy or Jey Uso would come back out, go to hit Edge with the chair. He had the chair. I don't know why Jey Uso just cracks me up. He's just so hype. He's just super hyper. You know what I mean? Um bro, oh my god, I'll never forget that segment on SmackDown
Oh my
where,
god.
where Jey Uso said, "What you doing, fool? You lost?" That was so funny. I can just imagine, like he hasn't been in that arena for the past
Yeah.
2 months.
He knows
Um,
who the fuck he is.
oh,
You fucking idiot.
so funny. Wow, what you doing in here, Oos? You lost? Super
Like, bro,
funny.
you are intimidating.
And then, oh my god! And then when he was sitting on the couch, and Roman Reigns was like, "I'm gonna let the pit bull off the leash," and he was like sitting on the couch, like jittering.
Twitching.
So funny, so funny, man.
Let's just do some crack.
But yeah, he was super hype with the chair, and he's yelling at Edge, "Get up, Oos! Get up, Oos!" And he lifted the chair up and got speared. Guy just cracks me up. The guy just cracks me up.
Hilarious.
Um, uh, yeah, he's just funny, man. And then Roman Reigns would get up, spear Edge, give him a concerto, and pin both men to retain the Universal Championship, man. And that's a thumbs up for me. Roman Reigns is the guy right now in WWE, and there's no doubt about that. He is the tribal chief, man. He is the head of the table. He is fan-fucking-tastic, bro. And one of my points I was going to bring up, if WWE, the main roster, I mean, we already have one in NXT UK, but if they want a guy to have a super long reign, this is your chance.
This is it.
This is your
Perfect.
chance. This, I'd be shocked if this guy's hype burns out anytime soon, man, because
Yeah.
he has been incredible, man. He's been incredible, and I don't think there's anybody who's coming along that could beat him. If I'm being honest,
No.
maybe, just maybe, there's one guy, and it looks like he's coming off a commentary very soon.
I was thinking Joe, bro. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Maybe, man. Samoa Joe.
That would be fire. That would be tense, bro.
Another one that would be cool. Mr. Murderer, Karrion Cross. He's a guy that could maybe beat Roman. Um, Other than that, I don't think they even would contemplate having Wyatt. So I'm not even going to throw his name in the hat. Um, Maybe Samoa
No,
Joe, Karrion Cross. If they had any brains, Keith Lee.
Keith Lee,
But who's a
Bruce Lee.
guy that could face Roman Reigns? What could be Roman Reigns' next huge storyline
Damn.
if he wants? And when I say huge storyline, I either mean next Mania or SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar. It's as simple as that. Or John Cena. You could got it. With Brock you could tell that story. You could tell that story with Heyman. And obviously with Cena, bro, just put a mic in John's hand. Just put a mic in the guy's hand, and he'll tell you that story front and back, man, and middle. That guy will turn that into some amazing shit. He really will.
And the last Cena Roman feud was great because Cena outmatched Roman so much. But with this new Roman, that's a matchup I'm like, I'd be down to see, bro.
Yeah, the only reason we liked that Roman and Cena feud was because Roman was getting. That was when everybody hated Roman. Cena
Yeah,
was embarrassing this man on the mic. Straight up just
true.
embarrassing this guy.
Wow, his ass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%, man. And, I mean, but like you said, bro, this new Roman, that'd be very interesting to see what they could do with each other, bro. But yeah, Brock or Cena for the next big feud, obviously, I think. But who's the guy that could beat Roman? I'm either looking at Cross. I was about to say Walter. I don't see that happening,
I
obviously,
wish.
but
I
I wish.
fucking wish.
Yeah, right. Cross, Cross or Samoa Joe, man, or Keith Lee if they get their shit together with the guy. Um, yeah, man. But great main event for me, and 100,000% the right winner.
Yeah, bro. Thank fuck, bro. My God, man. Yeah, bro. Love this match, bro. Love this main event. Roman got booed a lot, which I think most of it was just genuine good heel heat. But you could hear the hint of just the Roman hate. I don't think that'll. It's not even because nowadays some people still even hate Cena. So I think that'll always be like that for Roman. There'll always be people who are just gonna fucking hate him for life. So there's that, man. But I think most of his fucking boosts tonight were because he was a good heel, bro. But yeah, bro, he cheered the fuck out of Edge, which by all means, I understand. He's Edge. It's Mania. It's first fucking fans again. Of course they're gonna cheer his ass. I thought Roman was gonna get the biggest pop of the weekend, but he didn't. So there was that, man. Daniel Bryan, people were not into Daniel Bryan because people are salty that he was added to the match, even though it was originally just gonna be Roman, Daniel Bryan, and Edge is the real third wheel. But hey, man, that's just me telling the truth. But yeah, bro, the match itself was fucking amazing, bro. So many good spots. Jey Uso was fucking being Jey Uso hype as fuck for no reason, working out at every little thing he did. He literally is like a fucking chihuahua. He just fucking
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a little ball of excitement for no fucking reason, bro. But Edge was starting to be really good. He started to get really pissed off and annoyed. Really like that. Bro, I loved the aggression that Daniel Bryan showed. I fucking loved when he was getting pissed at Edge. Those headbutts, the punches. He was fucking pissed at Edge. And it was fucking amazing, bro. I love where the steel chair leg came off and Edge was using it to uh get in the crossface with Roman, and I did like the storytelling of, I mean, the only fucking so far, the only submission to ever make Roman tap was the crossface. And since it wasn't official, Edge is smart. And of course, he's gonna try that finisher, bro. Loved that, and loved when he was wrenching it with the thing in his mouth. That shit looked brutal. And I genuinely thought this motherfucker could tap, knowing that, and I would have been pissed,
Oh,
but he didn't.
I thought that too. I thought that too.
Sam
I was like, you got to be fucking serious if they're gonna have him tap out right now.
fucking be pissed, but he didn't. Thank, thank, thank fuck, man. Daniel Bryan came in. They were both hitting Roman with with the move. They got pissed at each other. Like I said, the headbutts, and I like also good storytelling. Daniel Bryan was in such a blind rage to Edge. He could have easily did a move to fucking Roman Reigns and won, but he was such blinded by rage with Edge. He just focused on Edge, bro, and that's what cost Daniel Bryan the match, bro. So loved that, bro, and clearly after this match, we're gonna get something about these three. I think we're gonna get a match between Edge and Daniel Bryan at uh WrestleMania Backlash. I think we're gonna get that, man, because in all reality, Daniel Bryan fucked Edge in a way. If you look at it, Daniel Bryan fucked Edge through the storyline, bro. But technically, at the end, with the double pin, technically Edge pinned Daniel Bryan. So, Edge is going to start saying that bullshit on TV. And I could totally see them doing another match between Edge and Roman. I could totally see them. But at Backlash, I think we're going to get Edge and Daniel Bryan in a match. Because Edge is going to be pissed. They cost each other the title, they're going to say. And that's what we're going to get, bro. But perfect ending, bro. Loved the way it ended. Loved the match. Perfect winner, bro. Bro, it felt so weird looking at Twitter and being on the side of happy that Roman won. That was like a fucking culture shock to me.
Hey,
I was just looking at tweets and people were pissed that Edge didn't win, and I was like, wow. So this is what Goons felt like in 2017. My God, yeah, bro. I was like, man, that felt weird, but I was like, bro, perfect fucking. I am so fucking glad Edge didn't win, bro. Edge did not need to win. He shouldn't have. For all the people saying Edge should have won, ask them what Edge could have done with that title. That Roman can't do
exactly.
better.
Exactly.
Bro. You can't stifle this Roman Reigns for Edge. Like,
Yep. Yep.
I,
Exactly.
I wouldn't have cared, to be honest, if Edge won the WWE title
Right.
over on Raw. But he can't win against Roman, bro. Nobody
No.
can for the next year, man. The only bro, I was also thinking this, bro. With all the champions right now, imagine a Survivor Series with Roman, Lashley, Cross, and Walter. And although
Ooh.
I would be scared because Walter would have to eat a pin somewhere in that equation,
Who would you
but
have eat the pin?
Bobby,
Lashley. Yep.
yeah, he can take it, and all those other three can't lose. But that matchup, that's a Survivor Series matchup right there, bro. I would love to see that face off between those four. They got some good ass world champions right now, man. Definitely on paper, definitely better on paper. Besides Walter, better on paper than execution, but that's just natural WWE in itself, bro. But yeah, bro, love this main event. Love the ending. Perfect fucking winner. For all the goons saying Edge should have won, fuck you, man. You're fucking stupid. You just blinded by nostalgia, bro.
Oh
Come on,
yeah.
bro. Blinded by it, man. They say the smarks are blinded by nostalgia. No,
No.
it is these
Hell
fucking
no.
casuals that are blinded by nostalgia because if you want Edge to win, you are as blind as fucking Helen Keller. My God, man. But yeah, bro, perfect person won. They're gonna continue this fucking like feud between Edge, Daniel Bryan, all that, man, at WrestleMania Backlash.
You think
So,
so?
I really think they're gonna get some type of match between Edge and Daniel Bryan at that pay per view.
You
I
think
think it's
Roman will be in
obvious.
it?
I could see them. I don't know how they'll involve him. I don't think it'll be a triple threat because that would just be fucking stupid. But I think he's going to be involved somehow, maybe through a referee or I guess it's a thing now, special enforcer or whatever the fuck, man. So they're gonna do some along those lines, but I feel like we're gonna get another involvement between all these three doing something at Backlash, man. But yeah, bro, great main event, match of the fucking weekend, and can't wait to see where fucking Roman goes from here, man.
For sure, man, for sure, and that is gonna do it, man. That is gonna do it. I don't got anything else to say. What was better, bro? Night one or night two?
Ooh, that's hard. Night two had the bad in night two was really bad,
Yeah,
but the good in night two was really fucking good. But overall, I think night one was better. But if it's just looking at the main event and minus the fucking women's tag and the Wyatt thing, I would say night two, man. But I think overall, night one went smoother.
I think night one ran smoother too. Um, we said yesterday for night one that the highs were high and the lows were low. Well, night two beat that out. Night two, bro, when it was good, it was really good. But when it was bad, and then when it was bad, it had to do something with fucking Bray Wyatt. Night
Of
one would
course,
have been decent, bro. Like night one would have been better without that Wyatt bullshit.
yeah, literally, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh yeah,
No, man.
yeah, man. But without any further ado, um, without any further ado, that is gonna do it for the WrestleMania 37. I was about to say 32. WrestleMania 37 Night 2 review podcast, man. And yeah, man, I hope you guys did enjoy this WrestleMania review. Join us tomorrow for Notorious Unscripted. And yeah, once again, if this is your first time watching since we announced, I hope you guys do like the new look of the podcast, man.
It's
And yeah,
amazing.
that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast. Once again, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Notorious Unscripted on Mondays and the news on Fridays, man. And then obviously for shows like WrestleMania, main roster's Big Five, and AEW's Big Four, we will be on directly after the show goes off the air. So once again, it has been a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Dice, okay.
And that is going to do it for the WrestleMania 37 Night 2 review, man. Once again, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Notorious Unscripted.
Peace.
Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the free skies the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? Huh? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my